Welcome to the second edition of my 2010 Project Life album. Since I didn't want to split up the weeks, I used an extra page protector available with the new 2011 Project Life. Took an event from this album that I wanted to highlight more pictures of and printed them out. Then it goes right back into a normal week. This was the week of Mother's Day. Wanted to add some cards that my husband gave me. Loved the words and what he had written. I love to save cards, and now this has given me a place to put them other than a box and where I can go back and look at them. And I love that. Love having a place to really enjoy them. It's a template from Ali Edwards. It's available on Designer Digitals from her Week in a Life album. This first big weekend for pool season, and just wanted to add some of those pictures to tell that story. Again, photo collage from a friend's birthday. And in this album, you can really see where I start to add a lot of extras and making the custom page protectors. Tickets, stuff from ball games, maybe an idea for a picture of the day, and do a screenshot of your Facebook page, since that's such a big part of our lives now. Again, normal weeks. I had extra pages, used that. Here is actually a template that from Kathy Z that I used to tell a story about my little girl's first year of life, and then made it into a hybrid page, and I included that into an album. I believe this is another scrap lift from Elizabeth Katchner, maybe. Again, just normal, everyday life. This is kind of cool. It was an article from a paper in the Valley from Apartment Fire. They actually got this really cool picture of my husband. It was a small picture, so I really couldn't do much more with it, but I just love that I have that. Some layouts that I did. A note for my Nana. Love that I have her handwriting. I believe I used an 8x8 page protector and just used my sewing machine and stitched it up. If you don't have a sewing machine, make the investment. It will add so much to your album, and you can do so much more. I am a little neurotic and OCD. It was the first babysitter we ever had, so I typed out babysitter instructions. It was a little crazy, and my mom insisted I needed to put those in my album. Story about this little game we played with my father-in-law. In there, some scavenger hunt, and then a letter that he wrote us. First movie we took the girls to see. An annual guys trip that the guys take. Printed pictures from that. Also have an itinerary from an airline ticket that I bought. Normal stuff. Packing for our trip. Making thank you gifts to take along with us. Here I actually added our boarding passes. And this is a collage from Designer Digital's Kathy Z. Because I had extra pictures I wanted to keep from that trip. Again, some of my favorites. Blew it up. I added a brush. I believe it's Ali Edwards. I love her brushes, and I am addicted to them. I think it just adds a really cool, kind of makes your photograph into a piece of a work of art. Pictures from the vacation. Coming home. Actually did a screenshot of some of my editing I was doing in Photoshop. Kind of cool. Sticker from the car that we bought. Another collage. Had more pictures. Another car that I liked. Cool pictures of me and my daughter. Printed into an 8x8. Another thing I like when you have the additional page protectors is vary the area in your album that you're putting them in. So don't just, you don't have to just put them right here. I move mine up to the top, and then it gives this nice, cool little layered effect. Again, this vacation we took. This is a 6x12. I believe, had this one printed at Costco. They print 8x12s. Just kind of did some figuring in my head as I cropped the photo, so I knew where, when I came home, where I would trim it to fit into the 6x12 page protector. Or you could just make your own 8x12 and just leave it as an 8x12. Again, just some pictures I want to highlight from that trip. This is actually a quick page by Crystal Wilkerson at jessicasprigg.com. Lots of wonderful pictures from this vacation. So instead of having an album with 20 pages in, I can cover that trip in a couple pages. Coming back. Again, this is a digital page from Kathy Z. I switched it up so I could highlight some of the vacation memories. We got an estimate to put a pool in. I just think it's kind of cool to have that and see the little layout. Not getting the pool, but still kind of cool to have and maybe dream for. More just everyday pictures, everyday life. That's actual screenshot of a email. Girls, big thing, loving to cook with their daddy. They also love to play guitar with their daddy. Cool idea. Took a picture of my car and then kept the receipt from filling it up, how much it cost. I can remember when gas was 99 cents a gallon, and it only cost $10 to fill my car up. Not so these days, but glad I have that. Again, more pictures that I just wanted to have in my album. Start of football season, fantasy football. Love that picture. Visiting my husband again at the station. That's where I had LASIK eye surgery. This picture didn't actually have a picture from that day. It was when all of the shows were coming back on in the fall. So I just went and got different things from online and then just kind of clustered them together in Photoshop. Again, another birthday. And this is getting towards the end of this album. Didn't want my albums to be too full. I probably could have fit it in two, but I wanted to be room to look through. And then, since I didn't want to split up the week, this is some pictures that I did of one of my friends, their baby. And I really loved how they turned out, so I wanted to have that and include it in my album.